Yes, guys, I'm Si. Welcome to the channel. So, what if I told you Cardiff City potentially could bring back one of the more divisive midfielders of recent years back to the football club for absolutely nothing? Yes, so Siopis is reportedly available on a free transfer. Now, before you all race to the comments and saying, yes, 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 no, 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 let's discuss it before, because I think this isn't straightforward, and it's certainly not as straightforward as it first looks. Did Cardiff ever really see the best of Siopis, or was he simply asked to do a job that didn't suit his strengths, or was he left a bit exposed? I mean, let's get into it. So, when Siopis arrived, there was never any doubt about one thing. The bloke gave absolutely everything: energy, commitment, aggression. He covered every blade of grass that was asked of him. Fans loved his attitude. The problem was Cardiff's team and structure at the time probably didn't help him whatsoever. Too often he found himself isolated and exposed, and he was asked to defend big, huge spaces, expected to win the ball, start attacks, cover for everybody. It's not really who he is, or certainly it was difficult for him to do without the right people around him, and the team wasn't set up for him to succeed. At his best, when he's hunting the ball rather than being left to protect the entire midfield on his own, and sometimes that system exposed him more than the player himself. So here's where it gets interesting. BBM's football is completely different. It's based around possession, collective pressing, short passing, winning the ball back quickly. Siopis actually ticks a lot of those boxes quite quickly. His work rate is elite. His pressing intensity is excellent. He closes spaces very quickly. He gives absolutely everything for 90 minutes. You could argue he'd actually look better inside a very well coached pressing structure than he ever did at his previous time at Cardiff. Now, the question becomes this: does he have the technical level to fit now? Is he tidy enough in possession? Does he keep things moving? Does he want too many touches? He does rarely go overcomplicate it, which is probably a plus, but he's not someone who's going to dictate games with his progressive passing or his line breaking runs or passing. So this is where that debate really begins. So the argument for Siopis: if Cardiff want an experienced member of the squad, someone who understands championship football, someone who'd fight for the badge every single week, help the young players, bringing him back on a free suddenly becomes pretty attractive. There's virtually there's no transfer fee. Wages might be an issue, but I'm sure there would be an agreement possible. So there's very little financial risk. And every successful squad needs players who set the standard. They need a bit of experience, especially over a 46 game season. But there is another side. Brian Barry Murphy appears to be building something very specific. It is very technical, very athletic, very young, comfortable receiving the ball under pressure. And I think that's where Siopis would probably fail. If Cardiff are spending this summer trying to raise the technical ceiling of the squad, does going backwards fit that strategy? Or is sentiment clouding that judgment? Sometimes a player can be very popular, he can give everything, and still not quite be the right fit for where the club is heading. I think he's better than Ryan Wintle, but is he better than Ryan Wintle on the ball? Depends what you're looking for from your defensive or your deepest midfielder. Now, for me, this is a pretty fascinating debate because then it's one that's come up really quickly over the last couple of days. I don't think Siopis necessarily failed at Cardiff. I think the circumstances around the team failed him. Would he look better in Brian Barry Murphy's system? Yes, very possibly. Would he improve the squad enough to justify bringing him back? I'm not genuinely convinced by that, although, say we brought Darling as a hypothetical, I think bringing Siopis in as well wouldn't be the worst decision. Gives you a bit of experience. You can drop him in there to do the dog work when you need him to. But this is why it's a debate. So now it's over to you guys. If Siopis is available on a free transfer, would you think about bringing him back to Cardiff City, or do you think it would be a backward step? Or is it time the Cardiff City have to move forward with a completely new generation of midfielders. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know this has been a quick one. Make sure you check out the Ollie Tanner video over on Cardiff City World today. We've also got a live guest tonight, which is a really interesting one. And I'll be back tomorrow with all the latest transfer updates and stuff like that on Cardiff City World Live. So if you've enjoyed this quick debate, hit like, hit subscribe, and make sure you get involved in the community on my personal channel. Thank you so much. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Nice one.
This channel is powered by an incredible membership community on Cardiff City World and patreon.com/AcePodcastNation. Becoming a member unlocks exclusive rewards from early access to live event tickets, bonus content, and even the occasional inside transfer scoop when we get it. But more importantly, it allows us to bring you top quality Cardiff City content 7 days a week. Across those 7 days, we're talking match previews, exclusive interviews, instant match reactions, the breakdown podcast, tactical deep dives, the spotlight series, Bluebirds Rewind, Academy Focus, and just so much more. Led by myself, backed by an army of passionate Cardiff City fans, this is content created by fans for fans. Balanced, professional, and 100% all about the club we all love. If you enjoy what we do, then join the community today and support what we are doing as we help to keep Cardiff City World flying high.